This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Armstrong. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. First play, looking to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out in the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Direct snap to the back. As the first down is still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. This is a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting it ahead of the territory at the plus 47.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll try to run for the first down. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harper. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play with good coverage that time. They're going to the air on the first play. Receiver makes the grab.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Hits into space at the 50. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw, the catch is made. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He keeps it on the design run. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're going to run it. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now it's second down here. They'll run the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, a great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Has a path to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So that'll sting. A touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeps it on the draw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the back now goes in motion. Always looking to throw. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The first down and still motoring. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Direct snap. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
God damn, you about to abuse the shit out of that. Nigga, I had to call timeout like a motherfucker. Damn. Let me get my shit together.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's bringing it back.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll test the right side here. He's past the marker and still going. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
On the move now. He's going to take off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for their halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Breaks free. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught over the middle. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. And it's a Wildcat look here to try to convert on third down. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. He did not get it.
Brother, you can't be
crucial play by
serious.
this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The shotgun running play call. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a deep shot to the right. They tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Gets the first and still running. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line. And they
going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They finally get it, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, on the completion.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Direct snap. The 2-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now. 9-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's
The motherfucking game blessing you. Now ain't this?
Let's try to
This nigga got the
onside.
onside.
You can do it all over again.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep for late game heroics. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And he gets into the end zone, cutting the lead now to a single point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
They go with a direct snap. Past the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Powers through. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out.